Time to run it up. I wake up. Yeah. I wake up. Flex. Thumb down now. Check. No drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up. Flex. Thumb down now. Check. No drip this. Wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. On my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not pressed to making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 For real, for real, really real, really real, really real, really real, for real, for real, for real, for real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just where I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well, hope everyone is doing good. Happy Thursday to everyone. Let's see what we got going on here. Let me see all systems go. Double check. Yes, we look good here, we look good. Sweet. Alright, let's get into it. Let's see what we got going on for today. Check out the calendar here. Today's going to be Thursday. So Thursday we do have a bit of GBP news later on here. These are the official rates. We spoke about this yesterday. This is going to be very important for us. The reason why this is going to be important is because we need to see what the summary is here on monetary policy. How many rate cuts are they expecting? Yesterday rates did come down. I mean, inflation did come down. So we can expect a rate cut. Okay. And this is going to be something that is obviously going to impact the pound here if we do rate cuts. But more importantly, I think it's priced into the market that we will see a rate cut. The question is when and how many, right? I do think probably by next month we can start cutting because Europe has already cut. Next month we can start cutting as well here on the pound. And the question is how many cuts do they account for? So that's what we have to see. That's why this is important. Now, this is not till 3 p.m. So that's well after London. It's literally just before New York. So in London, we actually don't have too much here. We just have a bit of Swiss franc news here. Otherwise, it's pretty clean. So does the market wait for this or do we start to price this in? Now, if we price this in, I would expect maybe a move up or down, most likely down if we're pricing in rate cuts, right? If we go ahead and look at the euro, which is when we had rate cuts here, we can see that it did cause that downside move over a couple of days. Right now, it is bounced that move, right? So when we did get the rate cuts here, we did have a downside move, moving through here, basically continuing the trend. So we're not seeing such a big drastic move, but we are seeing that downside move come. Now, if we're going to go look at GJ here on higher time frames, remove drawings, previous daily is closing on a very juicy breakout candle here. If we look at previous daily, pure breakout candle, giving you signs of upside here. Now moving down to 4-hour time frame as well, we are kind of forming a consolidation but have closed support here. Would have been perfect if we could have closed the 4-hour candle above the resistance here, and we can look to tap into the next resistance here. So if we bring back some drawings here, some of these zones I can look to remove here, make my charts cleaner. This 15 will keep it on here. 1 hour is fine, I'll leave it there as a watch zone. 4 hours obviously our next contention zone. Yeah, I think I can remove this now that we're out the range. I'm going to move this up to here, double click this line, change the style back to normal style. Here we go, perfect. Now looking at 1 hour time frame, again stuck in this range. 15 minutes, same story here, stuck in this range. I wonder why I drew this right here not so tightly. See if it lines up on a 5, maybe that's why I did it. Yeah, it did line up on a 5 from back here. Alright, makes sense. Yeah, so we're ranging at the moment. Breakout trades today are pretty interesting, to be honest. 30-minute close above, we have clean candles on a 30-minute. Based on a 30-minute, we can push up to at least this watch zone here. This I don't think is going to be relevant, but I'm just leaving it on the chart since we don't really have much. Now the big problem here, big problem that I'm being very scared about is that USD JPY is approaching intervention levels here. This is where we previously found our top and had heavy dumps from here. So this is where it starts to become a little bit iffy here. It becomes a little bit iffy to look for buys when we have this type of thing, right? Yeah, it's a little bit scary. Now if I look at GPjpy, right, see what GPjpy is doing. GPjpy is closing on new low, almost new lows here. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. We can have interventions anytime soon. So I would be very careful here. Very careful. We do need to see some yen strength come into the market here, and some GBP weakness would be better. I mean, yeah, breakout trades do make sense, but it's a little bit scary buying at these levels, as we see a lot of weakness in the yen here. And if it gets any weaker, Bank of Japan is not scared to fire another short-term intervention here, which obviously will mess us up if we're involved in a trade. So we'll proceed with caution here, of course, and try to control what's inside of our control. How about future setup 2 back to the top of the range? I think if we start rejecting the top of the range, there's a likelihood we have some heavy pullbacks, and if that's doubles up with news, right, that GBP is expecting rate cuts, so we could see a little bit more continuation towards the downside instead of just a quick whipsaw. You know, maybe bring us back down to 200 here. But for me here, yeah, any breakout trade here, I'm going to be cautious just because of where we are in terms of these levels. It's not really the best levels here. GXC is at lows, and I don't really want to have intervention for breakfast. It's not really the ideal thing to be eating for breakfast is a JPY intervention, right? What is an intervention? So basically the Bank of Japan, they don't like their currency getting too weak, especially when it gets too weak against the dollar here, more importantly, not against the pound. And they go randomly sell dollars and buy up yen to try temporarily strengthen the yen. Problem is that they're very unsuccessful. Every time we have an intervention like this, you can see how we normally end up in a range. Boom, intervention comes, it just gets eaten back up eventually. Even one of these heavy drops here. And I don't like how we're getting into that same type of price action. Can you see that weak candles at the top of the range? Weak candles at the top of the range. It's scary. It's scary. It's scary. You know, you either make a choice to say, I don't trade this and I leave it, you know, or you give it a shot and we just be very careful. We'll be watching every single 1 minute candle. Every 1 minute candle, I'll have my finger on the trigger here. If I see that shit flip, I'm immediately pressing close. You know, that's how you have to manage these market conditions in terms of GJ here. Now, moving on to gold here, let's have a look at what gold is doing. So gold obviously pushed up a little bit here, had a little bit of a spike right now. How big is that spike? Spike was 25 pips, not bad of a spike here, not bad. 5 minute did close above. That's a nice 5 minute close actually. That's a nice 5 minute close, 25 pip, 29 pip push here. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice, that's nice. So gold here, obviously in breakout, if we look at previous daily, I want to clear some of these lines here. Say bye to this line. This line. We'll start to clean up the lines here. So previous daily now, where are we looking like? Yeah, so daily didn't close above the range, but now we're starting to push up bullish here. But we didn't close above the range on previous daily, which is definitely interesting to see. Yeah, I have a lot of lines here. Left all the old lines on. We can clean everything. Leave that stuff. Let's just clean everything. Clean it. Clean. Clean. I'll leave that there. This 15 can say bye. This previous 4 hours coming from where? I'll leave that on. That's fine. This daily support can say bye. And there we go. So 4 hour. This 4 hours is not relevant anymore. We have some sort of level here. Let's see what that is. Yeah, I'd say maybe this level here. 1 RW means 1 hour watch. There we go. So looks like we want to continue bullish here. I would like to see some form of pullback to have proper stop loss here. A bit early the time the move is happening. Do we have any 15-minute resistance? We have a little bit of caution here. This is just a small little zone we're dealing with that we could tap. I think we tapped into that, right? No, we didn't. We still have room to that. This is a little 15 zone. So if we could pull back here, you know, close one candle bearish and also close above bullish, then we can look to fill this wick and continue. With this just closing bullish here back to back like this, I think your option was what happened just now was a 5-minute scalp. But you had to close at the wick here. You had to close perfectly, and then otherwise you'd be out break even. I feel so. Let's see if we can get that pullback in here. This 15-minute, we can see the candles have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles back to back bullish. It's not really healthy. This is kind of like the last maybe push before we see some sort of pullback. So I rather not be caught in that pullback. I rather see the pullback first and then try to capitalize after that, right? So where did we reject off? 23.45 key level we rejected off actually. So key levels are being respected here. If I move this up there, yeah, we rejected off that key level. So yeah, that's interesting. I think a pullback here is warranted, and then we look for buys above the pullback. And that's pretty much it. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And yeah. Technically today's mixed session, previous daily did not close bullish, but sells I'm not interested till... sells is tough. Everything is so bullish here. Like in terms of market structure, we're very bullish. So I'm probably going to look at, you know, need more price action for this. Morning all, Harry, I'm looking at GU 30 minute and the second previous candle has no top wick. Since we already have new candle close, should I not worry about the missing top wick, or I might want to come pick up and form one? If you're looking for sells, I'm looking GU on 30 minute and it has... Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Once the candle is closed, you don't have to worry about it. If the candle was open, then yes, but once the candle is closed, then don't worry about it. It's only when the candle is open. Bro, I have to learn Forex. Please make videos for learning in your channel. It's a silly question. All you have to do is click my channel and you see videos. So don't, if you can't do that, then I'm afraid that you're probably not going to be the best in trading if you're not able to find videos on my channel. I think it's a pretty simple task. I'm not trying to hate, but I'm just being honest with you, brother. Being honest. Anyways, how much of us in here? 420. People like that number. 420 of us in here. Appreciate everyone showing up. And yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Do the YouTube business. You guys know the drill. Hate to say it, but part of the game. Leave a like on the stream. We can get the likes up to 150. And yeah, I'm going to put the poll here because it reminds and I don't have to keep repeating that, which is annoying to say. Where's the learning videos? Where do you think the learning videos is, my friend? Where do you think the learning videos would be? If there's videos that I post, where would I post the videos? Where do you think, man? You should make the vote yes or yeah. Now I want to give people a yes or no so I can see the haters. Started my $10 to 300k. Oh my god. USD, 50% daily target, only trading gold. Wish me luck. You will need a lot of luck, I'll tell you that much. If you want to flip $10 to 300k, you're going to need a lot of luck. Because you're going to be shoving all in a lot of the time. So I will wish you a lot of luck. You probably have, you know, less than a 1% chance of doing that. You know, $10 to 300k. I would focus on $10 to $50 first, actually. That you don't need too much luck. That you can use skill, right? Skill and time, $10 to $50. Then from $50, I'd focus $50 to $100, you know? And I'd really focus on getting a job so you can deposit more than $10 into a broker, because I think brokers should not even accept $10. My transaction fee on sending payments is more than $10. You know, so I think brokers should not accept $10. It's a little bit silly. But you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, there's a chance and it's very low risk, right? I can do it without any doubt. Yeah, the only doubt is you lose $10. That's it. And if you're happy with that, then that's your risk, right? Did you take a GJ trade yesterday? Yes, took buys on GJ. I posted it in Harry's trades, how I manage it and everything. Right? You can see in Harry's trades. I always share it there. These buys where I closed, oops. Messed myself up. I should have just put a smaller stop loss, but bank holiday, you know. I didn't want to give anything back. I did $10 to $70 and blow the account before 5 months. Yeah, it's pretty normal. Pretty normal to go and blow the account. That's why I said, but $10 to $70 is great, but sustainability is worth more, right? You know, sustainability is worth more. Bro, $10 in countries with salaries not more than $100 is great, so brokers should accept it. The poor need to make money also, but the problem is they can't afford to lose that money. You have to remember, in trading, you're most likely going to lose money when you start trading. I don't know a trader, I don't know a profitable trader that has not lost money in the beginning. I don't know of one. It's virtually impossible. You have to. It's just how, like starting a business, you're gonna lose money, but in the future that money comes back once the business turns profitable. But in the beginning you're in debt, especially like startups when they're taking investors, millions of dollars in debt. They're in millions, right? Or when you open a business and you just, you know, buy all the materials, decoration, blah blah blah. Even online business, website, whatever it may be, right? Paying for product, you're gonna be in some sort of negative. Right? Even people will now tell me, oh, but there's drop shipping. You don't even have to own the product. Yeah, but you have to pay for marketing. There's always a cost somewhere. So my point is that if you can't afford to lose that money, then you shouldn't be risking it. And first of all, why, like you said, poor people need to make money, but why is he focusing on $10 to 300K? Like, if poor people need to make money, make $11, make $12. Like, if he loses, he'll be down to $9. Right? Or maybe, you know, $9.5. Right? How long will you continue streaming? What do you mean by that? Like today, how long I'll be on for? Or what? By the way, for those trading props, don't forget to set aside payouts to fund a personal account. Had a prop ban me because of my RR on that account was less than 1. All good now because I'm trading personal. That's interesting. I wouldn't trust that account. I think the main guys should not do that, as they don't care about risk reward. That sounds like just an excuse, right? They're just trying to build an excuse. Bro, you got support from your family in trading? Yeah, they didn't mind me trading for sure. They didn't mind me trading. I think I built a lot of trust with them when they saw me invest in crypto, and that went well. So it was a natural. I didn't tell them, hey, I'm actually trading. They just thought I was in crypto and that's it. Then I started explaining, no, now I'm trading currencies and stuff like this. Honestly, I hope people listen to that last 5 minutes. Yeah, I hope so. It's important stuff. Love to watch you. You are more aware person than most people in chat. Appreciate that you enjoy to watch. Always a pleasure to have you on stream. What's GJ doing? Is it pushing down here? All right. So at least we're grabbing liquidity before going up. News is not till after London session. I wouldn't be worried till after London session. After London session, there's no trading till after news for sure. So you got the initial capital from your parents or by doing a job anywhere? Actually, I got the initial capital from crypto. So investing in crypto is what set me up. I put too much money in the beginning in a broker. I should have put way less. But, you know, luckily I had risk management. If I didn't have risk management, oh my God. Very, very dangerous territory. Very dangerous. Nice, you're aware of that. Many were not aware of crypto. Yeah, I mean, you want to hear how I got into crypto? It's really weird. So in my school, I had an IT teacher and he was buying Ethereum, right? This is back when I was young. What year was this? Maybe 2016. right? 2016. Okay, and he was buying Ethereum, and he showed me that he's up like 8 grand, you know, and he's now buying his family a holiday. I'm like, oh, that's cool. How can I invest? He's like, I can't tell you, man. I can't tell you. This is not my thing. So me being me, I've said, you know, screw that. I'm gonna go and learn myself. So I learned myself, and I saw this, and then I went to my parents and I said, can I have some money to invest in crypto? And obviously the answer was no. I tried to convince them, and the answer was no, 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 no. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It seems like a scam. You know, and I was asking them not for like, you know, $100. You know, I said, no, no, if we invest, we have to invest properly. Trying to convince, but obviously the answer was no. Later on, I started, you know, flipping shoes and stuff like this. I managed to build a small savings, and I aped it into crypto. I aped it into crypto. Then I asked, would you like, I'm investing, would you like to invest? They said, okay, they gave a little as well. And then boom. Took 4 years to convince. Any idea why gold flies this high all of a sudden and it's dead in Asian market? Gold is normally dead in Asian market. Not sure what caused this push, to be honest. Let's see if there's anything. Probably this, man. It's probably going to be due to North Korea and Russia. A lot of people, whenever some sort of speeches come out, people just like to hedge in gold here. Just be careful and hedge in gold. So we could see that come through. What do you think is better on IC, raw or standard? I always use raw because standard is variable. So you don't pay commission, but the spread changes. You don't get fixed spread. So on GJ, they can spike up to 3 pips, man, 4 pips sometimes, which is a lot. On gold, it depends on your trading style. Like if you're a high frequency trader taking a lot of trades, you know, obviously commission is going to add up. If you're just trading gold, I think the standard is not too bad, actually. They give you like 1 pip spread with no commission. So it's not too bad. Do you think gold can come back to 2330? It's possible, yeah, but we need more resistance to form, etc., etc. You're gonna wait for a close under the line or above? For me now, this is the pullback that I wanted, so this is why I waited for a pullback. Now we need to see something probably close above this resistance here to get continuation. I wouldn't mind it pulling back even stronger, leaving a wick, and then closing back above here to continue bullish. For me, sells only make sense once we break back into the 4-hour range. Even when we break back into the 4-hour range, starts to become a little bit difficult. So what I probably want to see for sells here is I want to see a failure. I want to see price come down, form support, and fail. When that support fails, I can see that this is now a bearish pattern, and I can then go back down, because otherwise I'm just selling, trying to call tops here, because we have a very clear higher low structure forming potentially here. But once we make a lower high, that's where we can try anticipate a shift, right? Anticipate a shift and get a little bit more of continuation, or at least give ourselves a shot that you know, will entitle more probabilities. Let's see, screenshot of the day. Here's the screenshot of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Screenshot of the day. Every day we get some sort of screenshot of the day. I have something for him. 1 minute. The guys in Zoom should have seen that. I literally went. Yeah, they bought it for me for my birthday. They got it for me for my birthday. That's his shirt he should be walking around the street with. I'm telling you. Where can I buy this? One of one. They made it for me for my birthday. Why are you guys laughing? What happened? Rewind the stream, you'll understand. Please, sir, need goids. Remember goids? That was the best. Brother, do you also live in Dubai? And mind me asking you, do you have a salary job? No, I don't have a salary job. Like, I don't work for someone that pays me a salary. I do live in Dubai though. Bro, some scammer just messaged me. This is what they open their sentence with. This is the best I've ever seen. Hello, have a good day. It's like they're saying hello and bye at the same time. How do you open a sentence, a conversation, and say hello, have a good day? Do you have any sort of events in Dubai? If so, I'm interested in attending. I would like to do one. Yes, I would like to do one. Hey Tradesharpe, do you trade US30? I see big moves 13 and 15. Yes, nearly every day. Exactly. You do see. We do have guys who trade US30. Yeah, we do look at it. You know, I don't personally take trades on it myself, but yes, we do look at US30 in the indices chat here. We have people people trading US30 as well. Let's go see if here's a US30 chart. So yeah, we do have some guys doing that. That's not the best 1 hour close. Doji candle close, not the best as always. What did 30-minute? 30-minute close bearish here as well. 15-minute obviously we knew close bearish. How did GJ candles close here? So 1 hour close bearish on GJ as well. Rejecting, still respecting support. 30-minute on GJ also at support. 15-minute, did it break any structure? No. So we've broken no structure here on GJ. No structure has been broken. $23.41 seems to be a resistance point. So we have clear range down towards 23 for what do you think about sells? I don't know the mindset of everyone trying to sell something when it goes up and buy something when it goes down. Why not buy when it goes up, follow the momentum, and sell when it goes down? I think it's early to sell. I think if you get away with sells today, it's not going to work, because if today's going to be a trending day, it's not going to be the best. I live in Dubai. I'm finally profitable after 1 year. Let's do a Forex meetup. Yeah, it would be cool to do a Forex meetup if we have enough people here in Dubai. Told you don't sell at TP. Well, your TP would have been key level, right? So look at what you would have done. Bro, you chose to be in Dubai due to zero tax? I was actually born here, so it's my home country. A home country, but it's my residence country. But consider it my home. I know this city more than any other city. GJ doing me dirty second week? Yeah, you need to be very picky with trades on GJ. Very picky on trades with GJ this week. We were very fast. We taken one trade on GJ this week, and we were in and out as fast as possible. That's the trade we took. Boom, perfect scalp. Closed at the top here, and we were out, and that's it. Like, you have to be very, very fast here on GJ. Did I post that in Harry's Trades? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Okay, I need to post that in Harry's Trades. Post that win in Harry's Trades. I would love to move to Dubai. I have 2 funded accounts, one live, one 100k FTMO, 150k funding pips, and I just arrived on your channel, hoping to make it together. I want to move here. I live in Germany. Yes, brother. More than welcome to. I'll have to open a business here. Hi, thank you for your time. I appreciate you writing that message. Thank you for showing up to the stream. Do you have a Dubai nationalist? It's not nationalist, but I know what you're trying to say. No, they don't give they don't give. You can only be a resident. Can there be any explanation why gold bought yesterday while US data supported buys other than bank holiday? Bank holiday is really hard to say. Bank holidays are just really hard to say, you know. I've seen bank holidays move 200 pips. I've seen that happen. I've seen bank holidays range and do nothing. It's so hard to say, so hard. Can we enter now? Buys on gold, sir. You can do what you want, right? It's your choice. You can do whatever you want. You're in control of your own trading account. Will break of high be valid setup right now in this mixed bias? Mixed bias, it will be valid setups because the mixed bias you can take buys and sells above and below zones. Now, if we look at what market structure is doing, it's more bullish than bearish. But break of high won't make sense until we have a close above structure. Now, one thing I have noticed is that when you're trading with a previous candle closing the opposite direction on a 1 hour during London, the setup normally fails. Right? I'm going to repeat that. When the 1 hour candle closes in the opposite direction that you're looking for your trade in London, the setup normally fails. Don't give any trades. Just tell me, how do I make $500 from $17 in one day? You need to full margin every trade. Not in London in every time. I mean, it decreases probabilities in other times, but in London, I especially notice it on gold being something that gives low probabilities. Now, the problem is we don't really have a strong 1 hour bearish close, so it's making it tough for me. It's making it tough for me to know if this is something that I should sit out of, or should I still give it a shot if we were to close above. Can you elaborate more on the London opposite thing? It's just if a 1 hour, let's say I want to take a, you know, if I want to take a buy, right? If the 1 hour candle is closing bearish, it doesn't support my buy. That's basically it in a simple terms. What's the most amount of trades you took in one day? These days, 3. It's the most I would take. That's all that my plan allows. And it's been a while since I've taken 3 trades in a day. Most of the time it's 2 trades, and I call it, because I'm taking one trade in one volume session and another trade in another volume session. Don't waste my time, bro. I'm busy. Tell me if you're gonna take a trade today or no. If no, I'll leave. I prefer you leave, to be honest. I think it will be better for you, as patience is very important in trading, and if you don't have it, I think maybe you should just take a trade yourself and see what happens. Right? Take a trade yourself and see what happens. I take trades when I see setups, and that's as simple. If the setup comes now, I'll take a trade. If the setup comes in an hour, I'll have to wait an hour. It's just up to the market when it wants to deliver my setup. That's it. You guys can see very clearly how my setups work. We have full track record of how many times the setup comes, and I would say they come a few amount of times. Yesterday, the setup came what time? It came after stream, right? We had buys above here after stream. What time did this come? Around 12:15. 12:15 is about 40 minutes after stream. If you were actually spending time and listening on stream, you would have been able to attempt that. If 50-minute close below to support on GJ, is it good to sell? For me today, sells on GJ will break my plan because today is a bullish bias. Previous 4-hour bullish, previous daily bullish. I'm not looking for sells. I rather see it pull back and look for buys. I rather look for buys from the bottom of the range back up. So that's what I'd be looking for. I'd be looking for buys back up. You could sell counter trend, but it's not my style. That's not my style, selling counter trend. Give me a sec. I'll be back. Now, 38 seconds for this candle to potentially close above. We'll see if it can. We do have a 5-minute resistance here as well, though. I don't mind waiting for the 30-minute at this point. Would be nicer as well. More confirmation. Alright, so we did close below here. I need something closing above. So next 50-minute candle can be the one that closes above. Will also be the 30-minute close, and that starts to look a lot nicer with a 30-minute close. Thoughts on this on UJ? I think your BE has to be the resistance. I don't know why you choose the 1 hour as BE. I think this, if you're playing that type of rule, you have to be at the resistance, because you could just end up in a scenario like this. If you don't BE at this resistance, you accept the loss. So you are in this, if you're not going BE at this resistance, because that is realistically your target, right? Then you accept the loss. Or you can manage below 4 hour, but even below 4 hour, yeah, but then you get stuck in a scenario something like this where we tap resistance. If this fails, you know, especially if this is going to be an intervention or something, you're going to be in trouble. So then just accept the loss then, you know, you take full SL then. You can't manage that then. So if you want to give yourself a shot, there's no way you can manage it because your B should be there. So you have to accept full SL. Now if we get here first, then yeah, you can manage it. But that's if we get there. If you don't, then there's no management. I hope I will be profitable. Or you hope we will be profitable. Well, we're profitable long term, right? If you're talking about today, that's up to the market. I will only control what's inside of my control, and what I can control is having a 78% win rate. And the way I have a 78% win rate is following my plan. Right? So no matter today, win, loss, break even, that's it. Only thing I can do is I don't hope for anything. I just follow what I want to do. Hope will not make it, work will make it, and then it's not uncertainty, it's guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed, but it's definitely higher probabilities. How did you come up with your plan? It's a great question. It's through experimentation. If you watch my earlier videos, you'd see how many trades I backtested and made rules slowly by slowly. Tested different things, gained different concepts and ideas, put them into the market and see how they work, and then build a plan based on that. Then tested over multiple years, tested live over now 3+ years being tested live, over a year tested live in front of an audience, right? I've tested it and showed my strategy live in front of an audience for over a year straight, right? So I don't think, so in terms of that being transparent in terms of a strategy, these are the type of people you want to be looking at, because I don't know, some guru online telling you this works, and he shows you his MetaTrader with some massive profits. I mean, how can you prove that? Look at something. No 15-minute bottom wick, yet a pullback to support to form structure. Yeah, I mean, we just need at this point the 30-minute close, because we have nothing. We have 15 not closing above, 5 not closing above, no bottom wick on 15. So realistically, 30-minute is going to be the close here that we need. How can I stop this? Take a trade and close the charts. Go get busy. Do something else. Harry, I followed your plan yesterday on GJ and got out after it went a little bit drawdown. I wasn't comfortable. After it hit TP, I got FOMO. I took another one and lost double the money. Well, yeah, that's obviously your own fault. Now, the point is, if your plan was to allow yourself to take a loss anyways, then might as well held the original position and let it hit TP. You would have won. Now, if you have a management plan, there has to be a reason to manage, not just because you got scared. And at the end of the day, it's just because you're trading emotionally. That's all, right? Not statistically. Me, yesterday, I made decision to close break even. Why? Because bank holiday. I didn't want low probabilities and to give money back to the market. Now, looking back at my trade, I managed my stop loss. So original stop loss yesterday was like this. Let me show you. Original stop loss was like this. I had my original stop loss here, and TP was just a 1-to-1, right? That's how my trade looked. Now, realistically, what happened here yesterday is we went in drawdown, held drawdown for 30 minutes. When we came back and I was looking at lower time frame, this was a lot of consolidation, and I was scared that this would just fail. If you look at where my stop loss is, it's not below structure like this. My stop loss was here. So realistically, if we lose this level, which we were playing with, if that level just got lost, it's going to my stop loss and I'm going to lose the full trade. There's no management. So I took the opportunity when this candle wicked here to close at break even, right? Because I was unsure that, hey, bank holiday, we might see range and eventually fail. That's the reason why. Now, what I should have done is I should have just said, okay, I don't mind losing something. Leave stops here on this rejection wick. Now I have an 8-9 pip stop and just leave the trade to play out. If it stops me out, it would have been fine anyways because it's a managed loss. But yesterday I was going with the safer option, which is not even taking a loss at all, right? And sometimes that's fine, depending on your month and, you know. $10 pip risk for 10 pip reward? No, that was 17 pip risk for, let's have a look, break of the high here. It was, yeah, 16.8 pip risk for About 19 pip reward if you held to 1-to-1-ish. If you held to all the way up to here, you would have got a little bit more at the 15. You would have got a little bit more. What percent are you up this month? I'll have to calculate exactly, but I know it's above 6% at the moment. How do you see gold buys play out? Can you draw the plan? I've been drawing the plan for a while, so you have to be listening up. Next option would potentially be a 30-minute close. Hey man, new here. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate everyone showing up to the stream. Pleasure to have you guys on here. If you're new, make sure to leave a subscribe so that you can show up to future streams here, right? That's the key. We stream Monday to Friday. You guys know the drill. 6 minutes for this candle to potentially close above here. How's GJ doing? GJ trying to form some form of support from down here. Does it not matter if it closes below the wick or not? Yeah, it doesn't matter for me. This is a setup 2 I was talking about on GJ. Yeah, this is not a bad idea. With such a small stop loss can be okay, but the problem is, you know, you're trading in the range. If it does this, you are screwed, right? And then a little liquidity grab will be in trouble. You know, realistically, I'd love to see the 5 minute actually close bearish here and the next one, you know, start to break the high or get back above. Too many lows here, you know. Feel like it wants to just go and grab some liquidity first to give us the juice up, but it looks like it won't give us the close anyways. Planning to be once price taps the bottom. What do you think? Let's have a look. Not yet tap on my broker. What's this on GU? Let's have a look at GU. Yeah, it didn't reach that support. I mean, this is kind of like a whole zone here, so you have to be careful of this zone. We have the 30-minute close here. If the 30 minutes closing with rejection, it's not the best sign, right? So you need the 30-minute closing deep bearish here. We don't want it closing with the rejection, but this is like a whole zone we're seeing. We're seeing price wick into. It depends on what EJ are doing. They're all bullish. Tap 4-hour support. Oh, you're replying to him? Oh, it's a 4-hour as well? Oh, yeah, for sure. You'll break even on that. They tap 4-hour support. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah, that's a 4-hour support. Why don't you buy on support on GJ? I need a bullish candle close. If the bullish candle close came, I could have bought at support. But we just rejected off it with nothing. right? 15-minute just went straight up. That's not the way I trade. I trade like this. Let's say we got this candle here. I would have taken this trade break of high. That's a setup number 2, especially after a nice bottom wick, something like that. Same thing here, same thing back here as well. All of those trades are valid setup 2s. This 30-minute candle on gold could be good. Yeah, it's a bit high now, right? Look at this, how deep it is. You have to measure. Didn't want it to be this deep. This is 50 pip stop loss. Ouch. $50 pip stop loss is not fun in London, I'll tell you that much. Gold move up because of China news? Yes, it could be involved. 50 pip stop loss shouldn't scare you guys, but we need to have good volume. The question is the volume done, right? We've seen already from morning open, we've seen almost 100 pip move basically here. 100 pip move from this candle close. So can we expect another 50 pip move to give you at least a 1-to-1? That's the question. You know, New York probably, yeah. London, I'm not sure. London becomes tough. I do like the range though, I do like the range. It's good, big, clean range. I think a thunderstorm will be good. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Can manage be hard B at that 15? It could be, yeah. But again, let's see the bottom wick we get here. Let's see the bottom wick we get. We get deep bottom wick will make this a lot easier, right? Then we'll have liquidity to continue up. What's a thunderstorm? It's a setup where we have a 5-minute give us a tiny pullback. I mean, if you want to take it, you have to take it based on a 30-minute here. And you'll need to run stops below the 30-minute. I'm out, bro. No rushing. 5-minute entry on gold. Your problem is where you put stop loss on 5. You know, if we can get the deep bottom wick, I really think we can get away with stop loss back underneath this 5-minute support here. 37 pip stop loss. Like somewhere here. It's attempting to make bottom wick. GJ is still in the range. I want to see if we can get away with tighter SLs. It's not a bad bottom wick here. not a bad bottom wick. If this 5-minute closes like this, we'd also have some form of thunderstorm here as well. I think we could get away with stop loss below here as well. See if this could be worth it. Maybe this could be worth it. Maybe. Might use low lot on this. Yeah, I think, you know, we need to be cautious, of course, here. I'm just trying to think, man. It's a tough position, this. I think it is definitely a setup. Definitely, for sure. It's an option here. Just, do I want to give it a shot? Definitely can afford it. No problem, even if it ends up being a loss. Would you go half risk? Just SL though, either 28 or 58 pips. Yeah, I think safe stop loss 50 pips. At 50 pips stop loss, I don't think it's worth it. You know, it's very hard to get a 50 pip push now in London after we've had a push already, you know. But we could be aggressive with management, right? Any 5-minute closing back inside the range we can manage. Yeah, we can be aggressive with management here. How long till this closes? 1 minute? You'd go with the 30 pip stop loss? Yes, I would go with the 30 pip stop loss. As otherwise, with 50 pip, I don't think it's worth it. But I'll have to accept the risk that guess what will happen. I can have a high chance I could be stopped out on it, right? Giving you that extra structure. If there's a high chance to get stopped, why would you give yourself a shot then? No, like high chance if it dumps to get stopped out then, right? Because you're not going to be protected by anything. Does that make sense? Not like stopped out immediately, but if it dumps, then you're going to have high chance because you're not putting it below structure. But if it dumps and you have 30 minutes, then you have a chance, right? Because it can respect here, it can respect here. So you have a chance to survive the pullback. Five-minute has bottom wick. Yeah, we have a little bottom wick. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a short break of this high here. Break of this high. Stop loss will be back below this 5-minute structural point here. Now if price fails here, I can manage for 16, 17 pips. Stop loss will be about 33 pips here. S3 would be fine as well. Yeah, a little bit more confirmation with S3. How long till S3? Yeah, 7 minutes. You guys keep asking me for SL. I talked about SL a few times here. You can measure yourself, check on your broker where this is. Below this 5-minute structure is where I'll probably keep my SL. Thunderstorm is an impulsive entry. It's not, because you have the confirmation of a previous 15-minute candle. Have I entered? No. I told you where my entry is. I put the line on the chart to show you. Too risky. If it's too risky, don't take it. It is a little bit more of a risky setup because, you know, we've had a big push already, but I have to give myself a shot. You know, if it's gonna lose, then I accept the risk here. I accepted the risk from the beginning of the trade. If you want a safer trade, then leave this, you know. Leave this. Thing is, in this I have places to manage now, right? So if 5-minute breaks, if something breaks this 5-minute low, I can cut half. If something fails to close above here, I can cut at entry. If something closes below the range, I can cut. So I know that I won't be losing too much on this trade. Bearish move incoming. Yeah, if a bearish move is gonna come, let it come. It will just, you know, keep us safe, right? We'll just be safe and nothing would have happened. Max TP 2350. I think that's a good TP. Yeah, that's a good TP. As a max TP key level would be not a bad idea. I could be in London. I'd be happy with a 1-to-1, to be honest. Did this close below or above? Slightly below. Retesting the range on 15, yeah. I would like it to see make the full retest. I'll wait for 15-minute candle close like Thunderstorm to put SL lower. Yeah, you could do that as well if it survives here 3 minutes. Run same SL even if we get set up 3, then I'll just put it below this previous 15, like here. Because I expect it not to break that low and respect the range. So I save maybe about, I don't know, 6-7 pips. Yo, I'm new here. I ask, what's your strategy? Is it the same as Donvo or Raja or Time to Eat? I don't think it's the same, but if they're price action traders, I know Donvo trades price action, I know Raja trades price action, then there will be similarities, of course, because we're price action traders. If we had differences, then that's not going to be very good. But there'll be slight differences for sure, because I trade my own plan, they're trading their plan. I know Don likes to make an approach where he uses wider SL to give himself room in the trade. Raja likes to take more impulsive entries. So those are going to be slight differences, right? If this closes like this, is too bearish of a close for me. I'm going to wait for at least a 5-minute close above 23.45. That's going to be my plan. Because I hear you trade with ranges, so I thought you have same strategy as them. Who says that they own the strategy as well? Who says that I own the strategy, right? Trading price action is just a style of trading. It's like going to the gym and doing a bench press. You don't say you own the bench press, but if you ask someone, do you bench press? They say yes. Everyone has their own little technique. Some people like to move their thumbs. Some people like to put their thumbs around. Some people like to keep their elbows more straight. Some people say it's better to bend the elbows towards you. Some people touch their chest with the bar. Some people stop just before their chest. These are all the, you know, the small differences. Yeah, it looks like it's closing too deep here for me though. So I'm definitely, this is not a valid setup 3. So I'm probably going to remove this buy order here. And I'm going to wait for a 5-minute candle closing above here now. That's going to be my plan. Right, that's going to be my plan. So break of high keeping us safe as always. Always nice to see. Break of high keeping us safe. Yeah, 5-minute candle close above. At least close above structure will be better here. Will that be aggressive? No, because we still have the 30-minute open, right? The 30-minute still has, it will be a still valid trade on the 30-minute, so it won't be aggressive, but it will just supersede the 15-minute. 15-minute still respecting the range though, so price action hasn't changed, but since it's a strong bearish closure, I want the extra confirmation of a 5-minute closing above resistance to prove to me that we want to continue up bullish. Like this, I definitely don't trust at the moment with no bottom wick on 15 here. Like if that triggered me in, I wouldn't be too comfortable, to be honest. Setup 2, maybe I have to pull back to the high because strong bearish goes back to support. Not always. That's not the way I like to trade. How many votes do we have in the like thing? We have 576 votes for the likes. That's good. How many likes we have? 338. Not bad, not bad. No bottom wick on 15-minute. Yes, no bottom wick on gold on 15-minute. It would be a bit scary to see this. Sells on GJ. Not for me. Bullish bias today. That would be breaking my plan. But if your plan is to counter trend trade today, then yes, that could be your option. I prefer to get below the wicks, I would say. It's a very wicky zone here. We could grab liquidity, you know. But if your plan is to counter trend GJ today, then, you know, this is where you'd be looking for counter trend. For me, counter trend sells would be below this structure here, second structure, as I don't really trade counter trend. $15 push, no bottom wick. Is it still pushing? No, it's rejecting now. It's rejecting now. It might come and make its bottom wick now. We'll have to see. It is bullish bias today. Previous daily bullish, previous 4 hour. Yeah, bullish bias. Make sure to watch this 4 hour support here. Also, for if you guys are selling on GJ today, then you'll have to watch this 4 hour support, which is basically the 15-minute support here as well. How much room do you have till there? Let's say break of wicks, 7 pips. Not the best. Please make the buy and sell zone on GBP JPY chart. Sure, man. Not a seller today. So many people do buys above, sells below. That's their style. That's not my style. Unless there is an opportunity for sales today. So that's why I'm looking for buys above. I don't mind buying from down here as well. Huh? If we push down now 7 pips, I can take buys from there. But this is a nice little liquidity grab here, actually. I like that. If we end up faking out here, I like this a lot. Interesting, no bottom wick on 15. Very interesting. See that, double check that on my broker. Otherwise we miss a potential opportunity. Actually, I have a nipple wick on my broker. So if we still get that 5 close above, it still counts. Look, I have a nipple wick on my broker, see? So this 5 close above here could be an option. Four minutes though. Will we survive 4 minutes is the question. Not on IC, that is IC. Zoom in. Yeah, the buys here right now only gonna work with 30-minute stops at the moment. Oh damn, looks like we're pushing already. 1 minute gave us a close. Yeah, 1 minute did give the close here above. Let's see this 5-minute close here. Eight minutes for the hourly close as well. Your buy stop activated? No, I removed my buy stop because 15 closed strong bearish. Now I'm trying to look for a buy with a 5-minute close above potentially here. Right, that's my plan. Bro, what about ICT sniper entry in London session in GBP JPY? What about gorilla soup entry? You want gorilla soup entry? Gorilla soup. Let me show you. Orangutan soup. Screenshot of the year. Welcome back, guys. My name is Sniper Entry ICT 420691116 Sniper Gang Forex Trader. And if you want to learn advice from me, subscribe to my channel. That's what I should make. Then bro, what are these entries told by some YouTubers? Yeah, I'm only having fun, man. That's not the way I trade. I don't trade using ICT sniper entries, but I'm just having a bit of fun. Get me out, where's the unsub button? Harry's going crazy. Dubai is probably hot right now. It's pretty hot. Look at this liquidity grab here from the lows. If this 5-minute can close above this resistance here, I wonder if we have a sneaky buy above here to flip the 30-minute here in the last 6 minutes. Can we flip the 30-minute and close the 1-hour bullish? Let's see. 5-minute here closes in 53 seconds. Can we close above? That is the question. Twenty-three seconds. Not closing above. How did gold do? Did gold close above? No, gold closed at rejection here. Yeah, gold closing below, GJ as well closing below. I'm gonna wait for one more candle here on GJ. I'll be back until that happens. Hello, this is why we wait for the close above. This is good actually. If we can now get a candle closing bullish, we can look for buys. What about gold? What did gold do? Gold's still trying to get above here. Let's see, this 15-minute close can be the one, right? Maybe intervention. Yeah, you're not wrong. We could get intervention, right? Let's see if this 15-minute candle on gold can close above as well, which would also be the 30 here and the 1 hour. 1 hour will be important. What's 2345? It's a key level. Key level. It's known as a key level. Why is that a key level? Every $5. It's how gold key level works. GJ coming for Wickfill. GJ is... GJ is being nasty. GJ is going to be interesting maybe. If we can flip here and close bullish in 2 minutes and we get a 5-minute candle above here, I'm giving this a shot. Will the 1 hour close bullish here is the question. 1 minute. This is why you don't want to sell into this range here, right? This is tough place to sell. I think if you sold, you would have been break even as we tap into this 1 hour support here. Cheers, Sil. Take care, man. GJ looks horrible. Yeah, it is pretty horrible. So it's gold. Gold is a little bit shitty. Look at this. Gold is getting rangy as well. 15 is closing below here potentially. We have 1 minute. It's not over till this 1 minute candle closes. But look, this is why I didn't take those buys, right? Because I didn't. Now if I'm holding this with 1 hour candle closing below, I'm like, I don't like this, right? We have nothing closing above the resistance. So maybe one more 15 closing above the resistance. Then we avoid potential stupid drawdown that we can avoid now. GJ is closing bullish though. GJ is complicated pair to trade today. This is micro scalping today on GJ. This could be some interesting shots we could have today. Might consolidate till news. Very true, very true. Taking a buy to the top of the range. We need to break some highs first though, Cloud. We need to break some highs. Oof, 1 hour fishy close. I would have preferred to see this 1 hour close bullish here. If we can see a 5 minute, an aggressive entry 5 minute breaking this high right here. 5 minute close above here will be a lot better. Remember, we're chopping here. This is micro range trading. Micro range trading, where you lose most of your money. Keep that in mind. You will lose most of your money inside of a range. My broker doesn't allow micro scalping on GJ. Spreads really be 4.8 pips. Then change broker. You can't trade GJ with 4.8 pips. I'll tell you that much. It's impossible. That's half TP. That's nuts, 4.8 pips. So on a 10 lot, you're immediately down $500 when you open the trade. Brokers broke, yeah. My GJ spread is 10 pips. You mean 1 pip? That's 10 points. That's why it's called a broker. Will make you broker. I don't understand GJ today staying out yet. Did something shitty. GU is normal. Yeah, I'm telling you, GJ today is tough. We're stuck inside of a very tight consolidation here, guys. Everyone seems a bit on the FOMO side, you know, just look at this like this. Does this look good area to trade? It's tough area to trade, you know. You need to be very careful what options you're taking here. Yeah, there's options, but they're very small scalping options that you look to get in, get out quick, you know, and just give yourself a shot. You know, nothing is going to be clear and easy until we leave the range, which is where things get a little bit more, I would say, straightforward. What's gold doing? Gold is rejecting here. Still gold is consolidating. 1 hour did close bullish though, but now we need to start venturing above the 1 hour high. 30-minute could be interesting once we break that high. Why does spread change in real time? Due to orders, volume. Lack of liquidity will cause spread to widen, right? Or too much liquidity, where there's a rush of orders in one direction, will also temporarily cause spread to widen. But most of the time, it's going to be caused by lack of liquidity, actually. My spreads are wide. Can you show your spreads? Yeah, my spreads are... These are my spreads. Oops, let me get it on the screen. Those are my spreads. 0.5 on GJ. 0.1 GU. 0.8 on 1 pip. 0.8 to 1 pip on, what's this called? Gold. Why don't you use MT5? I just use it to place the orders. I don't use it to analyze. I don't like the interface. Is IG a good broker? Not sure. I haven't used them. Alright, 5-minute close below this resistance as well. 5-minute is closing below this resistance. Yeah, I would prefer to see it close above the resistance. I wonder if a sneaky lower time frame trade today is going to be in the question. On gold, what are you looking at on gold? $2345.72. Yeah, I'm considering it at just the 45 level. I think that 1 hour watch zone, we can have a look at it. Yeah, I see where you get it from. We crossed through twice, so the next time we break through this, it shouldn't be a problem. Right? The next time we break through, it shouldn't be a problem. Harry, do you feel GJ is not doing well this month? No, it's doing perfect. It's just we're ranging today because of news. There's nothing we can do about that. It's just taking its time because of news. Why are you trading this barcode? Yeah, I know it is a barcode. I'm seeing if I can lower time frame scalp this potentially. But there's not really much you can do in ranges like this. It's very choppy. But I'll see, I'll see. Does IC Market accept quick crypto withdrawals and deposits? I think of recently, yes, they do now. You got the 1 minute close above there, right? Just needed that bottom wick to there. Allow you to get to this resistance here. How much is that trade? Micro scalping. 4 pips for 4 pips. Yeah, 1 to 1. Why don't you trade a different pair then? Yeah, the other pair I'm looking at is gold, but gold is not setting up here as well, right? Gold is pulling back at the moment. Gold is pulling back at the moment. I'm looking for gold buys above 23.45. So I need to wait for that as well. My main plan on GJ is to wait for price to get out of this messy range here. Buys above, you see. That's what I'd be interested in. Why not sell? Does it look like it's going down at the moment? No, it's going sideways. If you sold, you're not in profits at any time. Unless you sold the wick up here, which I doubt. What documents IC markets need to verify? They ask me a lot. They ask even for bank statements. They ask for, bank statements was more proof of address, proof of funds as well, where my funds coming from. Depends on the size of deposit you're making, you know. If you make like a $2,000 deposit, I don't think they need to see bank statements. I think above a 5-figure deposit, they start asking for bank statements. You know, general ID and stuff like this. What are you looking for on gold? I'm looking for a close above 23.45. It's been my plan since the morning, waiting for something to get above here first, but now that we created resistance there, we've kept safe from potential drawdown here. Would be quite a shitty position to be stuck in. Why would they need bank statement if the amount is transferred for your own bank? Because there's a certain, like, they don't want you depositing if your bank account doesn't have too much money, you know. I didn't show them my bank account balance, but I showed them a transaction that I did monthly transaction worth 6 figures, and they kind of keep quiet after that. They're like, okay, he's transacting 6 figures. We can trust that he can afford that deposit. They just ask, I provide, man. I prefer they ask more questions. I like it. It shows more legitimacy. I wish they would ask more, man, you know. I'm very happy for them to ask me as many questions as they would like, as I find that a lot better. Shows me more legitimacy. Man, these markets making me tired, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Do something. I'm new to trading, but do I understand right that we buy above 21090 and gold over 24,450 almost. I think above 45 would be better. For GJ, you were saying above 90. Yeah, you're basically right. I have it as 100 here. So yeah, you're not wrong, man. Well done. Pretty good. Thanks, I'm here like 2 weeks. Will be in the future. Let's go, man. What time is London open your time? 11 o'clock. Man, GJ just ran away. I don't think it ran away. It's still inside of the range. Unless you're trading 1 minute, lower time frame stuff, just buying from the bottom of the range. I was considering it actually, but I wanted a little bit more confirmation with the 5 closing above here. Only way I would have got in here is maybe break of this high. You know? I did it. That's not very good of you, Claudio. A little bit disappointed in that. This is what you said in chat. This is from you. Please read that 5 times. So now you can manage risk, but you still can't follow what you said. .23 risk. The CHF monetary policy in 15 minutes, yeah, and unless some crazy thing happens with Swiss franc, we'll only see that affect the yen. I'm going against you all. I'm taking a sell on GJ now. Wish me luck. Good luck, brother. You're not going against me because I haven't taken a buy yet. So you'll go against me when I take a buy. It could sell from here. Could reject. That's why I'm not taking a buy yet. I needed to get out this range. This range has too much inconsistency. I'm not going to go waste money in this range just because I need to take a trade to show off to some people. Right? Just to make my stream hype. Oh guys, we're taking trades. We're taking trades. Follow my signals. I don't need that. I'm here to show a profitable method. A profitable method is what I'm here to show. Those who want to appreciate that will stick around. We'll see how consistency is built over time. We'll see how we can use small stop losses, you know, to profit off the market. I think Harry, just tell us the plan and end the stream. No, I'm still waiting, man. It's just a game of waiting. There's nothing I can do, right? UJ approaching its latest big highs. GJ very risky. Yeah, I don't know. Today is just really tough, man. It is approaching those highs. Ugh. I think I should have just gone ape shit and done something a bit crazy and buy this 1 minute candle close back in the range. But if I lost that, I'll be pretty pissed at myself, I have to say that. But I think that's the only way to trade in this range is buy this 1 minute candle. Or just randomly press buy on break of, I don't know, 30-minute close bearish, 1 hour close bearish. I don't know, maybe randomly press buy break of 15-minute high, but I don't really. Then you need to put 15-minute stops. 15-minute stops here is 12 pips. How much they give you? Yeah, you have 1-to-1. Okay, not bad. Yeah, the liquidity grab was. It's quite messy though, this range. Is that previous 1 hour one still relevant? No. Just keeping it on there. I forgot about Bank of England. I lose on those days. Yeah, it can be tough when Bank of England, especially today's big day for Bank of England. We're getting guidance on monetary policy. Maybe gold still comes through here. 9 minutes we have for this 15 to close above. How do you always target 1-to-1? Most of the time, yeah. It ends up being 1-to-1. I like to target 1-to-1 and get on with my day. If I'm trying to get more out of my trade, I'll leave a runner. But sometimes we get more. There's a lot of volume. I like to squeeze my TP, all of that good stuff. I appreciate everyone showing to stream. I know it's been a little bit slow yesterday and today, but heavy days in terms of news, both on GBP and Euro. So we're just seeing a little bit of slow movement towards this week here, right? Yesterday being bank holiday, bank holiday as well. Trade came after stream as well. Yeah, nothing I can do about that, but you know, keep patient, because when you take a setup, at least you have a higher probability to win that setup. Now, if you take a random setup and lose, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. So I trail on 1 minute if I can get more out of the push. Exactly. Would be nice to see this 30 minute as well flip and close bullish above. We have some time. Hey Harry, which day is easy to trade because every day is new and with different problems? There's no such thing as easy day. You just need your setups to form. So last week was a prime example of pretty easy days. Back to back, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. there's setups every day at the same time. So that's just a matter of volume. This week we have a lot of news, so that's why we're seeing this happen. It's because of the news on GBP. So that's why we're seeing GJ do a lot of ranging. Yesterday there was a trade option on bank holiday. I think this was a great option for the week. Did follow the plan, did hit TP. I decided to manage it myself. Does GJ sells from the top of the range? Would it make sense even though bullish bias? No, if you're going to take scalps, take it following bias. Take it following bias. How's gold doing? I wonder if we can get a bit of volume here on gold so we can get above this 45. Then we can take buys. Then we can take buys. Nasty wicks on JPY pairs? Yeah, I'm scared of interventions, to be honest. Japanese announcements coming? Yeah, probably soon we see some sort of bullshit. Let's see here, 3 minutes we can flip and close above. In my experience, it will range or fake out until Bank of England. Yeah, Bank of England speeches normally take its time. So we normally see price just chill for a bit. Would you trade news? What do you mean? In 3 minutes? Yeah, I will. I'm not worried about that news. It's CHF. CHF, not too worried about. I really hope in 2 minutes here we can flip and close bullish. Some volume. That's what we need. Been consolidating enough. So if we can get some volume, we should have some expansion. I hate when the markets move like this. I think every trader hates when the markets move like this, but you can't avoid it, right? Because this is outside of our control. We can't control that the markets move like this. Thanks, Harry, for your daily streams mentorship. I've learned so much about Forex from you. Your insights are invaluable. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for showing up. Been a choppy session, but at least we're not getting into the entry. Yeah, at least we're not losing anything. Can we do it here in 27 seconds? We're trying. As long as we can close above the 5-minute resistance, it looks good. Five, four, three. Come on, close above. Oh my god. Yeah, we failed again to close above. Wow, look at this liquidity grab here on GJ, huh? That's scary. Whoa, 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 what's this liquidity grabbing? I thought it was an intervention gonna come. I literally thought an intervention was gonna come. No, it's not an intervention. It looked like it. But it's a bit of Swiss news here. Affecting the JPY. Giving some bit of JPY strength here. And that's it. Faded. Quickly faded. You know, I've seen this happen before, guys, where we just keep grabbing liquidity. We break the highest high here and we get a range break here. No close. I've seen this happen before. I used to take these trades before. Debating if today is going to be one of those days where we just see, Where we just see it push. Harry's now breaking his own rules. No, I have seen those trades before. Gold, we might get the 5 closing above. If we get the 5 closing above, maybe breaking this high can be an option here towards the upside. But 5 has to close above key level here, I'd prefer. Above 23.45. I'll be honest, do you know what you're even doing? Unfortunately, I do know what I'm doing. Do you know what you're doing? That is the question here. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I'm fine. Man, this is really bad, huh? These market conditions today, not doing anything. Gonna wait 10 minutes for this 15-minute to potentially close above. If it doesn't close above, I'm calling it. Is the blue line your entry? Yes, but we don't have any blue lines on the chart. Chat getting salty? Yeah, I don't understand. Nine minutes for this candle. There's definitely volume. It's trying to come in now. It's trying to come in. Let's see if this is finally the time it wants to come in. Will you be trading the US news? I don't trade news open events. I can do, but I have not. I don't really do it myself. Man, this resistance is just both, man. GJ and gold. Both of these resistances are nuts. And the problem is not going down. It's just staying there. If you scan this barcode, you're going to be sent to destination fucked. It's the problem. It's not like, okay, do something interesting, go down, create opportunity for sells or create opportunity for buys. It's not doing anything. It's staying there. Same thing with GJ. GJ keeps trying, but GJ looks more promising. Problem is, can we survive 8 minutes now? Can we survive 8 minutes, 7 minutes-ish? How much do you think you lost till you became profitable in your lifetime? Excluding crypto, I knew I lost in the beginning around $6,000. 6,000, then I started to become profitable. And that was my own mistake because I started with a bigger account than I should have. And it's not that bad, to be honest. It's not that bad because regarding everything, you know, put in place, I don't think could have been a lot worse, to be honest. If we get a 5-minute close above here, I might go half risk break of this high just because we've been consolidating all day. If it's going to break out, it has to push. If the thing comes back in the range, I'll cut it. If I cut it there, I'll be losing around 4 or 5 pips, let's say, which I'm happy to take that. Is 6,000 a lot for you now compared to your net worth? I mean, $6,000 is $6,000. I think it was a lot worse at the time when I lost that. But it didn't happen quick. That took me a year to lose that. So pro-rated in a year, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Please keep an eye on UJ as well. Yeah, that's what's risky here. Oof. Oh my god. Yeah, I saw that 15-minute step we have. It's so tough, guys. It's so tough. You kind of just want to leave it, you know? I kind of just don't want to touch it at all. But the setup is there if it closes above, huh? Especially with UJ breaking to these highs, I really feel like something's cooking. But would they intervene with bank votes coming? I don't think they would intervene. I've never seen that happen. That's too much for the market to intervene. Hi, why you want to force a trade in these market conditions? Because of YouTube chat? No, because the setup of closing above is really interesting, right? If we close above, it's a big breakout. Look at this daily candle, man. What is this daily candle telling you if it flips and breaks the high after making a bottom wick? It looks so juicy. The only thing that scares me is the UJ levels. 4 hours well to get continuation. 15-minute, look how much consolidation. We get a candle closing above. Holy shit. You know, that's the problem. What is this? Oh, he's talking now. No, that's not now. Maybe that's now. Let's see. No, that's before. It's not too long ago though. Holy shit. There's no limit for Forex intervention resources. Is this like a wink? You know, is he telling us like, hey, be careful, there's no limit, we're ready at any time here? I don't know if I can do this then. I don't know if I can take a, I don't know if I can take a buy with all of this scaring in the market, but one thing I've learned is when they scare this much, it happens. Press sell now. You know, it's not crazy, man. It's not crazy, right? What if you put a sell with at least a 50-60 pip stop loss? If you hit the intervention, you're going to be flying, bro. I haven't blown a single account since I came across your channel. Amazing. How do you recognize market manipulation? You see it after the event. Timing is everything. Very true. What is an intervention? It is when they buy their currency. Potential setup for short, not on bullish bias. You're not going to be able to sit for a month when that happens? Yeah, I know, right? Guys, if this closes above, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this 5 times. I want to give this a shot. I am going to reduce risk in case of an intervention here. Please, please have risk managed. If an intervention comes, it will be heavy. Heavy, 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 heavy. I will account losing an extra 30 pips, no problem. Right? But I'm really relying on volume to come and just move this through the moon. You will see I'll put very tight stop as well. But please, guys, do not put heavy risk on these conditions here. Very, very, very risky. Right? Don't even take it then. Don't even take it. Just let me try it. Now, if this pushes in the last 1 minute after all of this bullshit, then I'm going to be very upset. I'm not going to be upset, but, you know, it is what it is. My stop loss will go below this support only. That's all I'm risking on this. 12 pips. I feel we could push through this since the wick crossed it. And with this being the first breakout after how long? I feel we could have a push through it. Man, fuck that shit, bro. What's this close, bro? Last 1 second it does this. Let's see. I want to see if it closed above this mini 15 here. We did close above. How big is stop loss? Let me see. About 14 pips. 9 pips to the 1 hour break even there. We're making a bottom wick first. Yeah, I'm doing it low risk. I'm doing it low risk. Even if I get slipped on intervention, I'm gonna be okay. Putting a 3 lot on that only. No top wick on my broker? I have. My broker looks like this. I have top wick and bottom wick. This is a good bottom wick as well. Like, we won't have to worry about it. Like, if that breaks the high and reflips, then it's obviously gonna be done anyways. Looks like liquidity grab to go down. Well, we'll see. We'll be safe if it does that, right? We'll be safe. This is why we wait for bottom wicks. No 15-minute top wick on my broker. I do have a top wick. And there's one here on under charts. So for me, that's double confirmation. Japan has spooked out the bulls. Yeah, a little bit here. I mean, I'm just giving it a shot. My risk is managed here. Even if intervention happens, I'll be okay. Yeah, I showed you. Look at the screen, Claudio. Look at my broker. You see it? Oh, you can't see my screen? Oh, you guys can't see that when I drag my MetaTrader? You can't see this. Yeah. I mean, if this 5-minute closes back in the range, it's game over. I'm not even taking it. I don't like it. Then what? You have one FU candle? This looks like bullshit. I'll call it a day. This is ridiculous at that point. Gold finally leaving that zone. At least it didn't suck us in before flipping. Imagine, bro. Imagine. It would be so bad. Are you using IC markets because spreads are on point? Yeah, that is IC. I still don't trust it. Don't know too many cons. I actually think this is set up for intervention. Yeah, but we take that risk, right? Last time we kept saying intervention, intervention, intervention. Never came till way higher prices. right? So that's what sucks here, is that we keep saying. Come on, Harry, don't leave after a 5-minute candle. You know it's not over till we blow our account. No, I don't think that would be smart. Five-minute candle can still close outside the range, still be valid. How did 5-minute close here? Back inside the range. How do I want to deal with this today? Chat. Fuck this shit. I'm saving my bullets. I made a decision. I don't like it. I don't like price action today. I don't like risk of levels. I don't like that we're ranging and not pushing now. I don't like that we're not flipping already. I just don't like it. I don't like it. If it goes, it goes. Screw it. I don't know. Not for me, man. Not for me. You want to take it, you take it. Right? That's it. That's it. I'm not liking it, man. Anyways, this has been a very, very tough session. Very, very slow session. Gold now is trying to break down. Finally, it's moving. I think if we get back below the 4-hour resistance, sales will make sense. You know, and that's how it's going to work here. Right? Especially if this 1 hour can end up closing bearish here. Only then. But it has to close bearish below the range. Otherwise, I'm out. So, appreciate everyone showing up. You know, it was very, very difficult session overall. Nothing we could do about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow there's no news later on. We have news in the morning, retail sales, then it's clean. But that's early, so we should be fine. Actually, no, tomorrow's fucked. Look at this. Holy shit. Yeah, what a week. We need to get this week behind us, man. We need to get this week behind us. But we have gold tomorrow. Hopefully everything cleans up. Main thing is we're not losing money, and that's the number one thing. I know you guys are like, wait, where's the trades? Why are we not taking trades? It's been like this. That's an old story. You can see how we stay consistent long term, and that matters more. So I appreciate everyone showing up. Have an amazing day. Take care. Trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. Thank you all.